Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very wonderful session. But first, before I tell you what to expect today, I have some news. You may have noticed that our transition looked a bit different today, that our singer was a bit different. We are having a charity stream tomorrow for the NNAF, the National Network of Abortion Funds. Our whole stream team has gotten together and we are we are going to be streaming for over 24 hours because we believe in a person's right to choose and have healthy access to reproductive care regardless of socioeconomic status. To translate it plain and simple, the NNAF makes it so that they help you, they provide you with funds, they provide you with safety and safe access, regardless of where you are. And it's a very noble goal, a very generous and kind and noteworthy one. And we're gonna be doing that tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you're over in the Pacific side of things, I believe that is 2 p.m. for you. So yeah, that little stinger is going to be what things look like. Here, let me show y'all what I've done, actually. So this is what not what I've done, what one of our streamers has done. Ziv the Kobold has worked on this for us. It's gonna look like this. That's their logo, that's their colors. And then when we end things, here, let me see if I can find it. It'll have the schedule, what we've got going on. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood today. But yes, these are all the streamers involved. We've got Undead in here. Hello, Undead and Diz. They will, and Gray as well. We've got some of our streamers who are participating in chat right now. But yes. Sorry, folks. I just wanted to make sure you all knew we're very excited about it. But enough of my chatter. Enough of that nonsense. Hello to Autumn and Karma as well, and Saber. Let's go ahead and join our lovely crew. What?
What?
Huh?
Now, were you concerned about the eat their children or nuke them from orbit?
I only heard the children, but not the orbit.
Whoopsie.
Eat their children from orbit. There you go. Everything's covered.
PsycheSiren Streams does not condone anything. Also, why did Undead say I'm going to draw old man big balls for everyone? Gosh dang it, Undead!
Doing the Lord's work, Undead. Thank you.
Thank you, Undead. You are appreciated and loved.
Gosh dang
God
it!
bless.
How are we? Hi, everyone.
I'm good.
Hi, we're good.
I'm doing
Same
okay.
amount of depressed as last week, so we're ready to go.
Jesus.
We're
I
working on it, letting Chowder just have run of the house.
Oh.
And Lola and him get along great.
Yay.
Turtle
God, what's that
doesn't.
like?
So Turtle will ignore him for most of the time until he finds her. Then he chases her. She scares him away. He goes to another room, and then she goes into that room.
For those of you who don't know, Bevan and Corinne got a cute little cat, and it's changed the dynamics up a bit.
Just a bit. Here, I'm gonna put it in our... Only this is not an everybody picture, but here's it in the Psyche Paths staff Discord. The three of them in a room, all within 3 feet of each other.
Oh my god.
And you get to see our totally nasty Autumn in there with a big black stain on it.
Oh, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Bevan. I own I own Chowder. I take care of Chowder. He's my cat. You stay away. I don't know where he is right now, and that's actually kind of weird. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make sure one of my cats hasn't killed the other cat while the dog watches.
Okay.
I'm from Roll the Roll. You guys should go to Roll the Roll tomorrow during the charity thing for Prince.
Yeah, and I'll
It's like you also have to get in that Roll 20 stuff.
Oh shit. Yeah, I will. Gosh dang it. But yes, folks, Roll the Roll is going to be part of the event as well. We're very excited to see what's going to happen because we will be playing a TTRPG called Kobolds Ate My Baby.
Amazing.
Delicious.
It's going to be a good time. Diz, go ahead.
Hi. How you guys doing? Hi, I'm Luia down there, that dashing rogue that you see down there with the nice hair and everything. Andy sent me a preview of a redraw for him, and he's hotter. He's even hotter. So what's gonna happen?
That's
I guess
all that mattered. He's
good looking and gruff, you know? Yeah. Either way, you can find me over at twitch.tv/DizCam, where I run the dive. We play games, and super excited for tomorrow's charity event. And on to you, Gray.
Wait, do you want to tell them what you're gonna stream?
Oh, yeah, sure. I am gonna scream. I'm gonna scream, probably, yes. But
no.
as that's normal for me. But no, we're gonna be doing some Murncurve, the old Minecrafties. I'm gonna be building statues for people. I have figured out how to build a dragon, like the Chinese dragons, the celebratory dragons.
Nice.
I've all these kinds of things. There's so many cool things coming up for tomorrow. Everybody's got so many good plans, and I have incentives that are gonna hurt me. So that'll be great. Everybody will love that.
I have one question.
Yeah.
I always love your Minecraft segment when we do these events.
Shit.
But I have a question. Is Mr. Peace gonna be there?
I haven't heard from him, but then, he lives on another plane.
Okay.
But maybe.
I just don't. Every charity event, I come across Mr. Peace and I die a little inside.
I don't know, but I don't know if you're going to be around for my part of the event.
Hallie, I'm going to try. Autumn can't get me to stay asleep. I try to be there for a lot of them.
Well, if you're going to be around, the ending might alter this time. Just saying a little. Saying a little. There might be an event for specifically you planned. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I'll be asleep. Never mind. Wait, no.
Everybody will have a good time. It'll be great. Yeah. You like roguelikes, right? Okay, yeah, fine. Let's go. Hey, go on to you, Gray.
Hi, I'm Gray. Gray Gnarl. You can catch me over at twitch.tv/Gray Gnarl. I stream infrequently, bunch of random stuff, variety, ocean themed games, because I like the ocean apparently, even though I'm scared of it. It's weird.
You do have a bit of an ocean theme. You stream a lot of ocean stuff.
I do stream a lot of ocean stuff. But I play Coldest Blashore. He is our fighter, leader of the Phoenix Squadron, current resident historian, and now outed drug addict. So that's fun. Yeah. And he's currently sulky. Both Luia and Coldest are gonna be sulky. Yeah, I don't have any other words. Oh wait, no, I do have more words. Yes. Tomorrow, my part in the Thingamadoobab, in the charity stream, I am joining Goji and Kree over on Kree's channel, and we are doing some Apex. The three of us, we are the Scrunge Triad, and we are very bad at Apex. Yes, the power of Scrunge.
Care to elaborate on what that is?
It is a made-up word. Well, not like, it's a word for a weird sort of sound, which is perfect because we make a bunch of bad sounds when we die.
I clicked the wrong thing.
I had the joke and now my brain died.
Ah, the Scrunge got to you.
No, it's Nirvana's ska cover band.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
So Teeth, here's my side
ska and grunge.
of Scrunge.
I listen to it.
We added Goji, Kree, and Gray, all three at the same time onto the stream team, and they formed an alliance, but unbeknownst to me, and they called themselves the Scrunge.
Or the Scrunge Triad.
Give me an example of the scrungy sound.
No.
I mean, usually when we die, it's something like, oh.
Imagine fucking Smells Like Teen Spirit, but with trumpets.
Oh, that sounds
Amazing.
horrible.
No, that sounds like it would hit. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, it's sped up to like what 200 BPM or something.
I would not be down for that.
No.
The point of scrunge was for a semi-made-up word. So, because none of us could think of a good thing that all three of us had in common, so we were just kind of throwing gibberish at a wall, and we liked how scrunge sounded. So scrunge.
It just sounds like something you need to wash.
There you have it, y'all. Scrunge.
Scrunge. Scrunge approved. On to you, Andy.
Hi, I'm Super Andiness, also known as Andy. I stream over at twitch.tv/Super Andiness. I honestly just stream whatever the fuck I want. Sorry, we're dropping the first F-bomb early.
Oh, dang.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
I know it's a Christian Minecraft server. I'm doing my best.
We're gonna get banned.
But I play Rose, naive, intrepid little adventurer that is in way over her head and just trying to keep her friends above water.
And
Yeah.
has a goo friend.
Oh
So,
yeah, and she's wanting to fuck a slime girl.
No.
I found a ska cover of Smells Like Teen Spirit, and this fucking slaps. Where can I post it?
My DMs. I need it.
Well,
You
here,
know,
first
Andy,
I'll
that
put it
you
in
wanting to
our,
bone a slime girl sounds like, it sounds like it'd be soft, sticky.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Little gooey, good
you-
rebound.
Would you say it's scrungy?
It might produce a little bit of scrunge.
Also, shout out to Autumn. Thank you for doing all that. Oh God, Bevan. Everything is being picked up. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Ah!
I'll stop. I'll be smarter.
No!
Okay, no, this ska like Teen Spirit is actually very good.
It's really good.
I'm
Like
gonna have to
really
listen
good.
after stream.
it can once the he's got a voice that is like if Weird Al and fucking Kurt Cobain were combined.
Oh, wow.
It's like a really good singing voice.
Huh. I haven't got to that part yet. I'm gonna overwhelm.
But yeah, check out Andy at twitch.tv/superandiness. Hi, my name is PsycheSiren. You've already found me. I'm very proud of you and scared. I play our cleric Colette, who is trying to keep everyone alive through whatever means necessary. Thank you for the shout out, Autumn.
It's a real one.
And she's currently, as always, very flustered. Because there's a tall lady with an eye patch sitting next to her. But Gray will get to that. Teeth, take it away.
Yeah, so there is a thing that we do every Thursday. It's called Dungeons and Dragons. You may have heard of it. If you haven't, well, this is Dungeons and Dragons. You haven't heard of it.
I fucking can't.
And it's a thing. It was invented in the 1970s by one
Don't
Gary
do this.
Gygax.
Don't! Please don't give your school presentation on my stream.
Don't you bring his name in this. He has lost all credibility in the fandom.
Just talk about our campaign.
Yes, so our campaign is called Mark of a God, Phoenix Squadron campaign, and this is the current setting is in it's a Orisha, you might call it, which is a city in the country of Myland. It has been invaded by an attempt at reclaiming has been made by the Advarian Empire. And these folk, our party members, are trying to rally resistance to the Advarian reclamation, you might say. And they are at a bar. It's called the Worthless Coin. Begin!
Go!
Fight!
Oh, great!
Go! Okay, so in last week's session 58, Chapter 4, Episode 30, Bertarken Part 3, Colette chases Luya out of the bathhouse as he storms out. He goes too far too quickly and she's unable to catch him. Colette and Rose left together, not speaking because of the gravity of the situation. Caldus waits for the others to leave and then meanders his way through the city, eventually finding his way to the Worthless Coin Tavern and setting up shop in an alleyway outside. Back at the Hallowed Pine, Colette catches up with Corvin and informs them about the recent revelation, who then immediately brings brevity into the situation. Luya explains his case, and Corvin stands against him. This is not as much of an issue as Luya is making it out to be. Caldus has seen a lot of terrible things. Colette is actually helping him get off of it. Eventually, the party find their way to the Worthless Coin Tavern. Colette immediately finds Caldus in an alley and sees that he has been making potato versions of the party poorly while he has been sulking. Colette asks him to get up and to come with them. Corvin tells both Luya and Caldus to stop being foolish in only a way that Corvin can. Caldus apologizes to the party for his actions and immediately takes on his old posture as leader of the group. We enter into the tavern and gather ourselves at a table. Colette goes off to angrily throw darts. Luya and Caldus get drunk, then agree to a fist fight later. Rose sees a familiar face and goes over to talk to her. A tall woman with long auburn hair, a dark green eye, and an eye patch covering her left eye. The two hit it off, and talks of past jobs are had, and then they come to the table and introduces herself as Gabrielle, or Riel for short. Colette mentions her faith, and Riel reacts with disdain. Caldus asks her if she knows anything about Soren, but she doesn't have any information on him. We ask why she's here, and she shares that she is a fiddle player, and she has quite a few plans ahead of her. She asks us why we're here, and Luya mentions that he is looking for his daughter. Riel offers that she could help if requested, and as we keep talking, a dirty blonde-haired, bearded man with blue eyes enters into the bar, smiles as he sees us. We know him to be the bard from the Rendikberg, the bard from Rendikberg on the night of New Year's Eve, Ramos. But that is where we pick off with him entering into the bar. Teeth, the floor is yours.
One amendment I will say is that he wasn't entering into the bar. He finished playing his lute. He was the one playing the lute.
My apologies. The notes will be amended.
And there you have it, folks. You may do with this as you please. Begin thing, go.
Begin thing, go. Very, very fantasy speech. So this guy has just stopped playing his instrument, and we look over and we're just like, oh shit. Do we recognize?
Roll a
Perception?
I'm gonna say roll a an investigation check.
Ew.
You're searching through the depths of your mind to determine if this guy looks familiar.
Oh, Colette got a 12, so...
Okay. Investigation.
You don't recognize him.
We got a +4. Okay. 18 + 4. So yeah, I got it. I think I recognize him. Hopefully,
22.
You do.
I'll be like, hey, it's him. Look, the loot guy with the loot.
What
So
are
I
you...
tell everybody.
Colette, like, looks over her shoulder a bit. That's the guy. Why is he up there playing music?
Well, I mean, Mew was rich. She plays music.
Do
Like
all
she's a
rich
cat.
people play music?
Didn't he get rich by playing music? We saw him at New Year's. He was on his way up here.
Oh my God, you're right.
What do we do?
We act cordial. Coldest just kind of like makes eye contact, waves.
You're waving at him.
Not like he's not like swinging his arm. It's just like raise his hand and like it does the gesture, just like a hey, I acknowledge you exist.
Well, like
It's
the
my
cool
fault
guy.
right now. Outside of this, I'm sorry, just outside of this, when you said wave at him, I saw Randy Quaid waving, going, the shitter's full. Yeah, that's what I saw in my head.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm done. I'm gonna shut up
Oh
now.
my God, no.
Also, this is an after session discussion, but does Colette not understand that people can do other things and play music?
Okay, listen. You don't gotta come
After
for
the
my
session.
girl, all right?
I did it.
Look,
I came for her. Anyway, sorry.
the audacity.
Colette has spent so much time with the bard, yet she never noticed that the bard was also doing magic and fucking, like, killing things.
Look, listen.
It's fine. So do we wait for him to approach?
Do you wait? Are you trying to hail him over to your table or not?
Not really. I'm just kind of like, oh, hey, you exist. If he wants to come over, he can, but I'm not like summoning him to us, you know.
For now, he simply gives a polite nod, raises his lute, taps it to his temple, a mild salute, and goes to the bar.
If memory serves me, I remembered something odd when we last saw him. Keep talking, give me a moment.
Wait, so that's the guy we're here to meet, but we're not meeting with him. We're just
No, he is
Yeah.
he's someone different.
okay.
So,
He's
does Rose ask that out loud?
Yeah.
Well, no,
She's dumb.
Rose knows to look for Soren.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I'm a dumb. Rose
So-
is fine. I'm dumb.
So, I mean, you could rephrase it and be like, Rose is like, who is this guy? Why are you,
That.
why are you
Thank
looking at him?
Why are you trying to fuck him with your eyes? Why? What are we doing?
Rosaline. Language.
I'm sorry.
This is a Minecraft bar.
When you
Christian
get
Minecraft bar.
reprimanded by Corvin, you know.
I
What
understand
do you
you're
think
young.
this is? The Log Tree Street Tavern?
I understand you're young and still learning how to casually swear elegantly, but geez, get some fucking class.
Isn't Corvin young too?
Corvin's in their 20s. I
He's got
think.
that
20?
They might
he's
be
got
even
that
older than that.
uncle energy.
A while
Corvin
back-
is at least graduated from college.
Oh, okay. A while back, we were in this town, dealing with some nasty business, and, well, this man was there. Very, mysterious, renowned, amazing player, and I didn't think we'd see him alive, to be honest. After all, he was traveling the same way we were, but by himself.
I remember the odd thing about him. It's, in retrospect, it's not as odd. He knew of me even though I didn't know of him, and we are far from where I've been for quite some time, so my reputation being known this far out in a completely different country struck me as odd.
Yes, very, very mysterious man. Now, he's gone over to the bar, right?
Yes.
Cultus, you should go talk to him. He stopped playing for a bit.
Should I? I suppose. Is there any special information we want me to ask about, or just his general how he's doing?
Oh, I suppose how he's doing. Also, just how did he arrive so safely by himself? Well, no, that might be too invasive. Just go talk to him, see what happens.
Very well. Gets up, just kind of like dusts off like whatever bread or whatever like crumbs, and then goes up to the bar. And as I walk up to the bar, I like putting on the boister and like, yes, I'm definitely not in a bad mood or anything. Nah, don't worry about it. And comes up from behind him. My friend, Ramos. Sorry, I'm terrible right now. Actually, what I say is, I didn't think I'd see you so soon. How do you do?
Young Caldus, nice to see you intact.
I should say the same to you. Traveling alone all the way here from Rendikburg, with the war heating up. Some of us are surprised you made it here so safely.
You know me. Well, perhaps you don't. But either way, I made it here safely, because I didn't make it here on my own, because everyone can use a nice bit of music after a long day's march.
I suppose. What brings you to the city in particular? Are you looking for safety from events outside, or are you just traveling about the way of a wandering minstrel?
Where else is there to go? The whole town, the whole world, it seems, has descended into hell.
Well, you're not wrong. Seems like the great protected city of Risha and all of its might of the Storm King should be as safe a place as any to watch the world burn, don't you think?
Well, a nice place in the mountains is surely safe from the fire of the field.
Oh, well said. You just finished. The music was very good.
please allow me. Let me buy you a drink. And then call over to the bartender.
Yes, what'll you be having?
What would you like? Do you fancy an ale? Do you fancy something a little stronger?
Wine.
2 wines, red or white?
As red can get.
The reddest wine you have, my good friend.
Blood red. Oh, sorry.
That will be 1 gold apiece.
But of course, reaches into like the lapel pocket, not lapel, like the chest pocket of his trench coat, pulls out 2 coins, puts them on the table.
Very well said. It'll be right up. It does need a second to breathe, so you may continue your conversation.
Thank you very much. Now, I do find it a bit curious. Forgive me for asking. Back in Rendikburg, you seemed to know my standing, and you knew me a bit better than I knew you, unfortunately. Have we met before Rendikburg, or have you just been through my city?
Oh, well, you call this, your reputation precedes you. You were a war hero.
Oh, I wouldn't say that much. I only did what any good soldier would do. I'm nothing special.
Oh, quite the contrary. Without you, the siege of what is now Janisport would have surely succeeded.
That was a small affair. It just took a few cleverly placed soldiers and a little bit of timing. Anyone could have done it. You flatter me, friend.
That's not flattery if it's true. Everyone knows you, and for that, I think it's quite brave to have revealed yourself so early on during your little invasion.
A player question. Is he still speaking about the events of the Janisport raid? Or is he speaking about something different now?
Roll an insight check.
Okay. All right. Insight is based on wisdom, right? Or is that intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Fortunately, that's an 11.
You think he's talking about the Janisport raid?
Well, it was all part of the plan. If they are worried about a powerful individual, someone of higher rank causing a fuss, they're going to send some of their more dutiful soldiers, some of their strongest warriors in that direction, and leave the more vulnerable individuals in the vulnerable spaces, allowing any well-placed troops with the proper timing to make a quick mission. This is all part of the plan. I can promise you that.
Well, I think that you I think that you did a brave thing. I only know of you because, well, I was in the city at the time.
Oh, you were?
Yes. Traveling. Heard about what was going on outside. Got stuck inside during what was perhaps the most miserable day of my entire life.
Did anything else happen on that day that I should be aware of?
Yes. A good friend of mine. He died that day.
My condolences. Was he a fighter? Was he one of the soldiers, or was he a traveler much like yourself?
He was a spy.
Okay. That's gonna perk up two questions from me for you, Teeth. First, can I roll a history check to see if I was aware of any of our spies that went down in that operation?
Go ahead.
Let's see. Let's do this one. All right. That is a natural 1.
Well, if there were, you certainly don't know about it.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna burn a luck point because that feels valuable.
Yeah, if you were ever to burn one, I
Yeah.
would say do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Not much better. It's a base 5. If we add my history, that turns it into a 11. So
You're not aware. I think that I will say, you being a general, although not one well versed in espionage per se, would still have some inkling of this. So you could be fairly confident that if there was a spy that wasn't in the upper echelons beyond your pay grade, that he or she would likely have been accounted for.
all right.
So you're fairly confident in your answer, although
Okay.
although you can't say for certain.
All right. And then the other thing I wanted to do, can I do an insight check to see if there's anything behind that but like if there's anything in his face that would give away something else maybe about what spy, like if there's some disdain, like I killed a spy or something.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's do the Tiamat die. Much better. Insight is based on wisdom, so that is an 18.
There's something there, perhaps a tinge of regret, or perhaps a tinge of sadness, although you don't know exactly which it might be.
All right. Okay. Those emotions are to be expected. So okay. I was looking for like malicious intent, so I'm happy I didn't find anything. So he said, getting back into the actual conversation, he said something along the lines of his friend was a spy, and then that's where it cut off, right?
Yes, his friend was a spy.
All right. Oh. Truly, my condolences. If I may ask, if it's not too much of a burden for you, what was their hand in everything?
Well, I thought they were on my side.
Oh, so a bit of betrayal then. I am deeply sorry, my friend.
I'm sorry too.
At this point, does the wine come through?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so we get our drinks, and Colas tries to steer the conversation, cheer up. Well, the time for sorrow is over. Let us rejoice in this small moment that we have. We can enjoy your excellent musical talents. We can enjoy the current safety of the city. And we can look forward to perhaps one day, through some diligent effort of some brave heroes around the world, we might be able to see an end to the bloodshed and chaos of the world.
It can't come soon enough.
My thoughts exactly. Now, how long do you, and then starts drinking his drink, how long do you plan on staying in the city?
Perhaps a few days more, a week or two. But it depends upon how things go outside the walls. Roads aren't safe right now, but perhaps in a few weeks things will clean up a little bit. And even a lonesome bard as myself might be able to make a good time and head somewhere safe without being, without fear of being accosted.
Yes, traveling alone, while dangerous, does offer quite the stealthy yield. In your travels, I wish you the best. And speaking of travels, on your way here, did you hear, or since you've been here, have you heard any rumors, any odd goings-on about maybe outside of the walls or things going inside the walls?
Oh, nothing that you would consider unusual. I try to avoid too seedy establishments that might be considered too seedy. After all, I am alone. And in such establishments as this, although they're not well-to-do, they tend to attract people who mind their own business.
Very good.
Was there anything in particular you were wondering? Maybe I've heard something.
Oh, in our own channels, we've heard hearsay and rumors about certain groups of individuals from the Empire moving through other villages and cities, and I unfortunately cannot divulge too much information, but I like to keep my hand on the pulse of such things, just in case that my talents could be utilized.
This is well for the city, I would assume. Someone of your talents and your friend's talents. I heard that you felled a rock not long ago.
We did. It was quite the beast. Took a good chunk out of out of some of our defenses, but thanks to some thanks to my group, we were able to eliminate it about as quickly as it showed up.
Yes, yes. Strange thing to see a rock so far from the mountain.
Why do I have a feeling that Chunko was at Luya? What the shit?
So,
just because I
Andy-
fell off a wall twice, okay?
Andy, during that session, Diz literally only tried to walk across and get over to us and failed every single roll. It was the funniest session.
It pretty much colored my expectations for Luya for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Like
It's
not
mine
a single,
too.
not a single hit was able to land. You just couldn't even roll walking over.
You were just falling off of a pillar the whole time.
It was great.
And then I was getting ripped open by a rock as I was stabbing it 7 times.
Yeah, which is a giant mean bird.
Oh yeah, it's a bird
Yeah.
bigger than a 747.
It's not that big, but it's still pretty big.
So yeah. it was a
Think
good
of
time.
the eagle from the Adventurers Down Under, or the Rescuers Down Under.
More like a Cessna.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I totally lost my thread. I'm sorry. The conversation, I've kind of gotten everything I was looking for. It doesn't feel like he is doing any shady business. So, once my drink is finished, I'm just going to stand up, kind of gesture back toward my table, and it's like, well, I've been away for a bit. My group and I are waiting for someone, so I should get back to them. But it was nice talking with you. If our paths ever cross again, or if you ever need my assistance, know that you can always ask.
Oh, I think I might at that. As I said before, it's well that you have the city here. Or it's well that the city has you here. I fear that soon things may take a turn for the worse.
The storm clouds are on the horizon, but hopefully the efforts that everyone is going through will pay off in the end.
The storm clouds aren't on the horizon. In Risha, they never leave. And with that, he returns to the stage.
Break a leg, friend, and then I will go off and return to the table. How long do you think it's been?
Probably about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, sorry. So, do I walk back to any silly shenanigans, or is everyone, is Colette just still drooling over the eye-patched redhead? Is Diz drunk and grumpy? Not Diz, Luya.
Yes, I'm not drunk and grumpy yet.
Both. And yes, Colette
He's one
is.
of the two, but the one it is might surprise you.
Colette is very
The answer
flustered.
will shock you.
Okay, this isn't BuzzFeed does D&D. But yeah.
So Louis trying to get a beer, like loudly, because I guess the place is busy. I'm assuming. And
Oh boy, Dylan, kill it.
Real quick, thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome in. This is a very special day on this channel. Usually I stream a lot of variety, but Thursdays are for D&D. I am with some lovely folks. If you do exclamation point party, you can see all the streamers involved. Y'all, please check out Dylan. He's so freaking delightful, amazing streamer. I don't know how you keep your cult so well maintained. You married me. I'm so sorry. My condolences. Good luck. But yes, folks, welcome. As Dylan may have already told you, please make sure you tune in to my channel tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, because we're gonna start our charity stream. We're gonna be raising money for the NNAF. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you for doing that. And if you're wondering about the NNAF, there you go. Thank you, Dylan. That is who they are. And also, if you're wondering about our stream team, there you go. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to D&D. I make sure to type in chat. But on Thursdays, it's very special. We leave voice to our players. And that way they can have fun and not have to worry about interacting a ton. But yes, tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming Fall Guys, and there's gonna be some crazy redeems. Oh god. And I'll have webcam on for that as well. But yes, let me rejoin my party. Hello?
hello, what?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy. Oh, hey there.
But that sounds like a kind of candy in a horror-themed like amusement park.
A Bloody Buddy. Hey, can I have
What
a
is
Bloody
a-
Buddy?
Bloody Buddy. What? I was
That's-
gone for like a
that's
minute.
great.
But
I may or may not be bleeding from my face because I scratched a pimple.
Because you got shot in the face by a cool guy with a pellet gun.
I did
Sorry
get
about
shot in
that
the face
again.
by a cool guy. He won the quick draw.
To be fair, the fly's not there anymore either, so you might want to go wash that out. You got
Is the blood from him or is it from the fly?
a bit of both.
Say.
Probably go wash that off.
So yeah, you return to just the normal shenanigans. I don't think we'd
Yeah.
be doing anything else.
Can I use the term bloody buddy for another purpose
What
would you?
in my personal life? If you have to think about it that hard, Psyche,
Hey, does
I
anybody
know,
got a
I
blood
know.
buddy?
Dang it! Now I know.
yeah.
Okay, well, it came from something. It came from something a long time ago, and I can't remember what it was, but it's something like I think it was the same people that did the like, "Hey, pal, don't call me pal, chum, or don't call me chum, pal." We don't.
Don't
It's
call
this
me
whole
bloody guy.
Are you
that
talking about?
it came from them.
It's from
But
South
Bloody Buddy
Park.
was a thing. It's a joke or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's from South Park. That's
Oh,
the
is it?
Canadians, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, it was something from that. It's like along that. So I didn't make it. You can use it all you want.
Andy, am I
Cool.
gonna get texts once a month?
Yep.
Damn it all.
Yeah, because you control when it starts and stops.
Okay,
so
but
yeah.
the funny thing is, I didn't mean for it to happen, but okay, this is TMI. If this is your first time on my channel, freaking welcome, kids.
Sorry.
On the stream team, I think we've all synced.
Yeah, we have.
It's very terrifying.
It's awful.
Psyche, you are the bloody buddy.
I'm the uterus alpha.
There's a weird Hunger Games ass thing that happens between all AFABs where one of them is the like yes, and they control whenever everyone else starts. It stops.
So
So you're the hormonal queen.
Anyway.
I see in chat. I think I need to go. No, you're stuck here now. Sorry, Champer Damper. We're all just werewolves. It's fine.
Listen, I'm honestly impressed at myself that I haven't brought up my period yet. So I got this far. So
I haven't brought up your period either.
I'm proud of you, Bevan. Thank you.
Thank you.
I need to add that to quotes. BRB.
No.
You better include the whole thing, not just my part.
Wait, no, they quote me way too much, please.
I mean, I just quoted Psyche as her screaming, "I am the uterus alpha."
Well, oh, that's a sticker. PRV.
Glorious chaos.
Thanks for allowing me to derail D&D with period jokes. Please
You're
continue.
welcome. It wasn't me.
It's not like we don't get derailed though,
we
you
get
know.
Derailed so hard.
Fair.
I don't know why Teeth puts up with us, honestly.
Oh, Teeth is at ground zero for putting up with crap. So.
Teeth, you have the will of a god.
It's because I am a god.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, I've added it to quotes. I think I remembered it right.
He is the cum lord.
No.
All right. Does anyone else have business they wish to speak of before we get to the conversation with Soren?
I just want a flippin' beer. Can Luya just get a beer? Luya's been waving. He's like, hey, come on.
Yes, you can have a beer.
Yes.
That'll be 2 cup.
Two copper.
I fling him across the bar.
There's a real part of me that wanted to roll to steal the beer from you, but I'm not
You're
gonna
gonna
do
say
that.
steal.
Oh, you could. You
steal
could
the
though.
whole
You
bar.
could.
No.
You'd be stealing from a rogue. Watch out.
I'm gonna get out of the way of Teeth's story. Teeth, tell your story.
Okay. So is Colette engaging with the tall lady at all?
If you could call engaging, nervously drinking, and answering questions very shortly. She's not good at this stuff.
She, the tall lady says, "Is this one okay?"
Does
And
she
she's
say
just
that
like
to
that
Rose?
sometimes.
Yeah, she says it to Rose.
She's just like this sometimes. You get used to it.
Can Colette
Oh.
hear this?
But what's the problem? I'm just a person.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Colette can probably hear this. She's not like she's not trying to insult you, but you're kind of staring at her.
Oh my god. So Colette's just gonna kind of like snap out of it. Sorry, we've been very busy lately and just need some good rest. I suppose.
She's lonely.
It's at this point Cultus comes back from the table.
Called out.
Pats Colette on the shoulder, just like, I'm sorry I was gone. And like just speaking directly to Riel.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
were any of my group giving you trouble?
Not trouble per se, but
Oh my god.
she narrows her eyes a bit at Colette, or her eye. Sorry.
Colette is mortified. This is the worst.
I'm a bit curious.
Of what?
Does she have a problem with my having a problem with her religion?
No, she just has like a problem in general. Just a general problem.
No, so
Corbin
I'm
answered.
afraid our
Like a handful of those problems.
If your religion stands for your titties, then yes.
And if by problem you mean
Colette's gonna stand up and just be like, excuse me, going to the restroom, and leave. She's gonna...
Rose, does she know that I don't bite?
I think she wants you to.
Corvin like gives a little chuckle and takes a sip of the thing they're drinking out of a cocktail glass that you notice is just like straight spirits. There's no cocktail in it.
Is it a cum chalice?
No.
Oh, what the shit?
It's all cock and no tail, you know what I'm saying?
I'm too young for this conversation, and I'm almost 30. Please.
Corvin will blow this whole. Gonna. If you guys don't stop making those kinds of jokes, Corvin's gonna burn this whole place to the ground.
I'm just adding.
They swear to God.
I'm just adding Diz saying it's all cock and no tail to the quotes.
Yeah, that's a very good quote.
Hey, you know.
When you know.
That was a great joke there, T. Thank you.
Well, anyway, so y'all are just sitting around, and does Colette come back to the table at some point, or is she gone for the foreseeable future?
She's very mortified, so she would eventually come back, but it would be a bit.
I do apologize for her and her behavior. It would seem that all of us are passing around the baton of being very unprofessional today.
Well,
And I
that's
guess it's
fine.
her-
That's quite all right. I'm unprofessional most of the time. In fact, I'm not working right now, so I am the peak of unprofessionalism.
What's this conversation for? Like, I'm trying to figure out where we're at here with this person. Like, Louis just be drinking beer, but I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing right now.
Oh, you're just killing time until so-and-so shows up. By the way, everyone
Okay.
roll a perception check.
Oh,
No! I had to ask.
All right, I got a 13.
I got a 6.
Can I roll even though I'm in the bathroom?
No.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Oh, all of us are so unperceptive.
I got dirty 21.
Okay.
Rose.
Rose notices something about one of the men at the bar just sitting there by himself. It looks kind of like somebody so unremarkable that in and of itself should stand as something of a remarkable trait.
Who is Rose sitting next to?
I imagine she's sitting next to Riel.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if she's next to anyone in the party, because I feel like she'd kind of elbow someone and be like, kind of gesture without gesturing. Like,
Probably. Well,
At this point, Coldus is just kind of doing that thing where he's walking around the table and like kind of talking. So you could probably, on one of his passes, you probably elbow Coldus pretty easily.
okay, all right. She does that.
Oh, no, Rose. What's going on?
There's a guy. I think he's the. It's over there.
Oh. The maid looks in the direction. Oh. Perfect. Corvin, I do believe you and I have some business to take care of.
Don't chase me.
Sorry, I was trying to distract the kitten and then he clawed at my shoulder and jumped off.
Oh no!
What am I supposed to do? Just leave?
No, the two of us, she sees Soren at the bar, so I was gonna have, because you have spoken to the guy, I have not spoken to the guy. So, let's go get him and either talk to him or bring him to our table.
Yeah, okay.
And then before I leave, I'll tell Rose, you might want to go find Colette. It looks like the point of the night, or
I think I'm good.
the main event's about to begin.
All right. She would kind of scamper off to go find the poor blushing tiefling hiding in the corner, not looking at us.
As Corvin and Coldus make their way up to the bar to speak with the remarkably unremarkable man.
Yeah, I'll let you lead it. I'll just go like, hey man. Wait, shooter, you little whore. Sorry. We're trying to let him be out at night, but Lola's trying to lay in the bed. Ow, fuck, ouch. You guys RP, I gotta go deal with this stupid cat.
Okay.
Good luck. So I
wondering,
will...
Bevan and Corinne have a kitten, and I remember with my cats the little prickly kitten claw phase. Ooh.
but I'll walk up to him, and is there a space next to him at all?
Yes, unoccupied.
All right, I'll sit down next to him, and like without turning to him, I'll just kind of speak like to his direction. Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to be meeting a group for a conversation tonight, would you?
Well, that's an odd question to ask a stranger.
I do believe that you may be who I'm here to speak with. If I may be so blunt.
Perhaps. Yes, I think...
Into consciousness and introduces cultists, so it makes this less awkward. Sorry.
Ah, yes, I think that I've had just about enough of my beverage tonight. Bartender, he waves over towards the balding man the thin balding man with a sour expression on his face. I'd like to cover my tab if you don't mind. He hands him a coin you don't recognize, made of rusted iron. Yes, very well.
Would you care to join us at our table?
I think I'll be retiring to my room for the night. You see the bartender scurry out from behind the bar and exit exit your view. I think that you should do the same.
Oh. It is getting a bit late. It may be time to turn in. But I'm afraid we don't have a reservation. They're so busy tonight.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure that you can find a place. It's a big city.
Well, in regards to that, I thought you were speaking about this location. We do have a place that we've been staying at. Lovely little area in the Halfling district. It's called the Hollowed Pine.
Yes.
This is not the guy we're here to talk to, is it?
You can roll an insight check.
Can we all roll one?
Why do I roll?
You two can.
Okay.
Hey Bevan, can you roll an insight alongside me? Because I rolled a fucking 5.
Yeah, this will help us a lot. I also rolled a 5. Well, to be clear, I rolled a 3 and I added a 2 to it.
After my ads,
I don't think I am.
After my ads, I have an 8.
You can't really tell, but I mean, your gut tells you yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything because you're kind of a bit uncertain.
Yeah. All right, Today's been a long day. I'm just going to drop pretenses. You are the man that we spoke to in the Law Tree Tavern, yes?
I have been to the Laudtree Street Tavern before, but I don't recall seeing you there. He says with a significant look.
Perfect.
I don't make a habit of frequenting such a wretched place often, but you know, sometimes it's the only place that keeps the lights on.
Sometimes you find yourself in a terrible location like that for business purposes. It happens every once in a while.
As I said, I should be retiring to my room. You should do the same. He makes a, or I should say, he gives you another significant look. Roll another insight check.
I'm like wanting to put my hand on Caldus's shoulder and be like,
Yeah, I'm trying to exit the conversation.
no, Caldus, no. You should also retire to his room.
No, I'm a fucking idiot, and I realized this because I rolled an 18.
Oh, well, perfect.
Yeah, I am not smart today, man.
Yes, you should retire to your room, and perhaps we can we can meet again at a later date. You seem like you would make for good conversation.
So I do believe it's time to retire.
I do love the idea of the wizard having to pull the fighter aside and being like, no, listen, please. No,
Okay, I am establishing this now because this is super canon. Caldus is not one for espionage. He's very not subtle. Because I am not one for espionage. I'm so bad at it. But yeah,
He gets up from his seat and heads toward the door.
Whoa, Corvin, I feel like a fool. Let's go gather up our companions.
Yeah, is that what? That's probably why they're always around, huh? And we go down.
Unfortunately, I can only do so much by myself. And then I walk away. Or walk back to the table.
As you walk away, I go, yeah, it is good for people, for regular people to learn their limitations.
Oh, you little bitch.
Also, Andy, good luck finding Colette.
Oh, God.
All right, I might have to go steal the cat.
It's
I guess.
But yeah, Teeth, is there even a restroom here?
No.
So do I need to roll an investigation to find her?
I mean, she can roll stealth, I guess.
So Colette would actually be in that alley. Because I'm guessing when she went to ask, where do I go pee? They like pointed there.
We don't have a chamber pot in anything but the rooms.
Okay. All right. Thank you. She just really wants a place to cry, so she's just gonna go to the alley.
Okay. Rose, are you trying to hide, or are you just in the alley?
She's just, she's not really trying too hard. She's just there.
Then Rose, roll a survival check.
Oh, God, okay.
You're basically tracking her.
All right. 9.
Okay. After about 20 minutes of searching, it occurs to you that there is not, in fact, a bathroom in this place. Maybe she just went outside to piss.
Okay. So she would go out to kind of see where the pissing spot is, I guess, to see if Colette is there.
There's an empty rain barrel that is elevated slightly. Not for pissing, but for privacy.
Sorry, that sentence just... Okay. I guess you would just kind of glance down the alley. It's kind of hard not to see a white and purple blushing beacon.
Very true.
I'm assuming she would find Colette.
Yes.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Rose.
Are you good?
Yeah.
'Cause I was-
Yes, I'm fine. What is it? Is it action time? Time to have the meeting?
Are you up for that? I mean, Caldus and Corvin and another, all the C's went over to the table to talk to Soren, but like, are you good?
Oh,
This fucking guy. Sorry.
I suppose I'm just a bit embarrassed.
What for?
Well, you see, it's just hard when someone you fancy a little thinks you're bizarre or odd or weird.
Riella's a very straightforward person. So if you think she's pretty or you want to, I don't know, take her back to her place, it works if you just...
Gods, no!
I mean, I'm the last person that should be able to talk about this, but it helps if you just kind of tell her what's on your mind.
I'm not really that type of person. I admire that she is straightforward and blunt, but well, that's not really who I am. Anyway, this is all so silly. We should go on with the mission.
Putting a pin in this, but yeah, I have a feeling we've been away from the party too long and someone is either drunk, unconscious, or dead, so we should probably get back in there.
Oh god, it's probably all three, Luya.
I was gonna say that. And it's accurate, and now I'm hurt that you said it first.
But yes, let's be on our way before they do something foolish.
Sounds good to me.
And we meet up.
1 second.
There's typing.
Or I should be meaner. Who knows? I'm probably not being just the right amount of mean. So, Chowder is picking on Lola in the bed. So we were trying to get Lola under the blanket so that Chowder couldn't bat at her as much. But Chowder just couldn't figure that out, or Lola couldn't figure that out for some reason. Like she was walking through, walking in circles and then looking at me, whereas every single night she has to get under the covers.
No.
It's like, Lola, come on.
Oh.
All right, so you arrive in the bar, and yeah, what do you do?
Okay, because I'm as the player, I'm dumb. The you should retire for the night. Because I know tropes and such, I'm going to assume when we leave the building, one of his contacts will then contact us. Probably, maybe. Am I reading that correctly?
What you're saying what you should retire for the night is saying that there is a place. We'll roll an insight check.
God damn it, I'm getting a different die. Where's the fucking shark
Why
dice?
are you rolling so bad
I
today?
have
You
no-
and Bevan.
I have no dice magic today.
Oh god, the main talkers are having bad dice days. This
Now
is
it's on
bad.
you. Now it's
I
on
am
you, Andy.
not
No.
for rolling the main talker. I am not proficient in perception or persuasion. I'm good at lying, but not telling the truth or figuring out the truth.
All right. I'm really good at intimidating
Okay.
things, but I don't want to intimidate everything all the time. I switched to a new die. I rolled a motherfucking 3. So insight, it's a 4.
That's not funny, but it's funny. I'm sorry.
Agony.
You gotta stop rolling like Luya. This is a
Dude.
problem.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
Diz, roll for me.
Yeah,
Let's see if
Diz,
you-
roll for.
I'm not there. I can't roll for him. I'm not
No,
there.
roll now and we'll see.
Just roll a die and let's see what happens.
I rolled a 10, and hold on. That's an intelligence check, right? Isn't it?
Okay, so you enter into the bar, and you get. I'm just gonna say, yeah, you get the feeling, because I'm tired. I don't want to just roll just to get the same result eventually. You get the feeling that he basically is saying, "Hey, I'll leave something for you to follow. Just
Okay.
follow me, okay?"
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking, but at the same time, I'm very dumb right now, so we're cool. Okay.
I love how rolls can just make something obvious. So pain in the ass. Like, how's your character doing? He just tripped over his own feet.
Yeah.
Again.
I'll mention that before Colette and Rose re-enter, you see the bartender heading around the back of the bar.
Okay. Yeah, so we once the two of them get back, I think the plan is just to go in the back toward the sleeping space. Right? Any other party members?
The guy literally leaves the bar.
Oh well, then we. Sorry, I don't know what the space actually is. We leave the fucking bar.
Well, okay. So yes, you will leave the bar. Rose and Colette re-enter, and I assume you say your well. Do you say anything to Riel before you leave? The rest of you, those of you still seated.
No, I'm not really talking to Riel.
Just gonna retire, that kind of a thing. It was good to meet you. Just retire.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be around. I don't plan on leaving the city. Perhaps for a few weeks anyway. And the two of it seems like we have company, and she just nods towards the two Rose and Colette re-entering.
Oh, yes. Yes, had to find the little tiefling's room. It was a pleasure meeting you. I think, we all have to get going.
Well, it's a shame. Didn't really get to speak. I got to speak to the rest of you quite a bit, but I didn't get to speak to you, she says to Colette. Much at all.
Colette dies inside.
Hey, yo.
Yes, well, and her voice gets like really high pitched, like you've never heard it like this high pitched. Yes, I'm staying at Rose's. She turns back and puts like a hand on Rose's shoulder. Like she needs to point out who Rose is, even though they're friends. She's like, Yes, I'm staying with her. If you ever wish to chat sometime. But yes, unfortunate timing.
Yes, quite unfortunate timing. Maybe I'll
Sorry, go ahead.
maybe I'll swing by. Say, are you busy 2 days from now?
No, I don't. And she like looks at everyone in the party, like her head turning very fast. Like, no, I don't think we're doing anything in two days. Coldest, are we doing anything?
Not at the moment. Tomorrow is our primary objective.
Okay. Yes, 2 days from now. Yes.
I would just like to say that Rose is absolutely the shittest eatingest of grins.
Listen, Colette can talk the talk and like read her books, but like...
Yes, you can read your books.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about my book reading.
I was like, I just feel like Mew just like slowly like walking up next to Luya and just like sipping on whatever beverage she's drinking. It's like with a what I missed face.
I don't know. It's I've never heard her squeak like that before. Is her throat okay?
I've heard her squeak like that before, but that was while she was reading a book.
Weird. Oh, one of her smutty things? Oh.
Yeah, it's a psychosomatic response at this point, I think.
Uh-huh.
Well, I hope you don't think this is like something of a date. It's really just because I didn't get a chance to know somebody that Rose obviously holds in high esteem, and I'd hate to miss such an opportunity. I don't want you to feel, well, pressure.
Date! She uncomfortably loud laughs. Like, no. Yes, I agree. It'd be nice to get to know you. No.
Now,
And you
No.
will have to show me some of those books.
Your books.
okay.
Well, they seem to be quite the conversation starter. Nobody will shut up about them.
Now,
Riel, they're very titillating.
just kind of grabs Colette by her shoulders. Well, as interesting as that conversation would be, unfortunately, look at the time. We do have to go. We do have that meeting.
Yes, meeting. Yes, nice to meet you. Thank you, Goldust. Let's go.
He will stick his hand out and to shake your hand, just like it was a pleasure meeting you very much.
She gives a polite nod and shakes his hand delicately.
Colette looks at the delicate hands.
The pleasure is mine, I'm sure.
For now.
Okay, goodbye. We leave. We need to go.
Yep. And then we exit the bar.
And Riel does not leave. She stays at the table and continues sipping on her beverage.
I feel like Rose would be the last one to leave, and she would kind of shoot a look at Riel, like, please remember, these guys are under my protection. Kind of a, hey, don't steal from my friends.
Does she say that?
No, she would say it in much more of a like, refined way. I'm trying to think. My brain is having trouble. Please remember that she is one of the ones under my protection.
Oh, I only steal from those who deserve it. And I don't know if she deserves it, so she's safe.
Works for me. And then she would follow.
All right. Well, we're outside. Are there any obvious or inobvious clues of where we should go next for this meeting?
Colette and Rose, roll an investigation check.
Oh,
right.
shoot. Ooh, dirty 20.
Oh. I'll still roll. I got a 6.
Colette, in spite of her flusteredness, well, actually, perhaps because of it, chose to focus on something besides how frustrated she felt, and noticed the bartender heading away from the back of the building toward the front door.
So, guys, that bartender, I think he just disappeared.
Maybe I just go get something in the back.
Yes, but,
You saw him come in through the front door, or you mentioning this reminds the group that he came into the bar through the front door just a couple of minutes ago.
yes, but why would he leave so soon?
It's suspicious.
Let's follow him.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
So do you head in the direction that he would have come from?
Yeah.
Okay. You head around the bar and you notice a lone rusty iron coin sitting right next to a wall.
All right. Now, you did mention that I believe Coldus noticed the rusty iron coin, that he was giving it to the bartender. In recognizing this, I'll like bend down, pick up the coin. All right. I suppose this is the symbol. Can I check the wall for secret doors or something of the like?
Roll a perception check.
Please, dice. I love you. Please don't do that.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It's
Are
a
you rolling?
7.
Are you rolling to see?
You don't
your
notice
dice?
anything.
Well, also, we could perceive you doing this, like trying to look around and ask what you're doing, and help if you want to let us know.
Yeah. As I start poking around, I'm like pushing on the wall in certain spots, and then someone can be like, "What are you doing?" Well, I am looking for a secret passageway. This coin holds it up like in between his knuckles. This coin is what Soren gave to the bartender, and now it's here, and it's not like any normal coin. So I believe we're looking for some sort of secret way forward.
Are we looking like for some coin slot for that to go in?
It could be anything.
So that gets Luya investigating around the walls and things and whatever that area.
Colette's gonna help too, because she wants to think about anything other than the conversation that happened.
Okay. So I guess you're rolling perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, dice. Let's fun.
Colette sees nothing.
Same.
We are all rolling like trash.
Why?
Rose
was
will
really
also
good.
help, because holy shit.
What did you roll?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I will help. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 15 plus wisdom modifier, right?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, so a 17.
You're carrying
God.
us tonight.
You're welcome.
Mew doesn't help. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
Listen, if you guys had figured it out, I was gonna be like, "Hey Mew, do you have one of Colette's books? I want to see what everything's about. This is."
What all the fuss is about?
Yeah.
God.
Doesn't, but Mew knows where to get them.
Yeah, she knows exactly where they are.
Dang it.
Oh man, Mitchie, we have a lot to fill you in on.
Kick.
Itchy, missed you.
I missed you all too.
Okay, so what did you roll, Rose?
17.
You notice that there is definitely no secret entrance. However, looking up, you see that a window is slightly ajar on the second floor.
She just kind of point out, be like, "Hey, you think that's the secret entrance?"
Maybe we just fling the coin up there? I don't know. Maybe we just climb up.
I think we just go through the window.
All right, Coldus goes, like, puts his back up against the wall, like, puts his hands together on his knee, and is like, all right, whoever wants to climb up first, I'll hoist you.
Roll a perception check.
Oh no.
There's probably a fucking ladder, like a barrel. Exact. Hey, nat 20. What do I notice?
As you kneel to offer a boost to other people, you realize that there are a few conveniently placed crates and barrels that lead almost directly up to the window. Although not directly, because that might look suspicious.
Let's go.
While you're in those crate and barrels, can you see if there are any tasteful giant ceramic urns?
Not going to look in the barrel.
What about an overpriced Davenport?
What's a Davenport?
It's like a dresser.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
You're an overpriced Davenport.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Damn, it got
Guilty.
Orphan's like, I guess that works.
It's a hostile workplace.
Guys, did you know that apparently kittens are supposed to sleep like 16 hours a day?
I did not know that.
Neither does my kitten.
Your kitten was not informed.
This fucker's been running on high since fucking like 10 a.m.
He's built different.
He's built different.
Built Ford tough.
No.
Built Ford tough.
Put those words back in your mouth.
Back in your mouth.
So yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Caldus notices this as he kneels down to boost people.
So I kneel down to boost everyone, and then I look to my right, and I'm like,
I'm gonna say everybody else notices this pretty quickly.
Okay. Let's
yes, strategic barrels, everyone up.
Go. All right. Who goes in first? Caldus, are you first?
Louia, you haven't had much to do tonight. Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
All right. I'll crawl up. I'm gonna get my daggers out and keep one in my mouth, like in my teeth, in case I need it.
You sound like a screedwriter saying that.
Really?
No, Caldus. Oh, you haven't done anything, so I'm gonna give you something to do, even if it's irrelevant.
Yeah, even if it's irrelevant. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, so I climb up.
Okay. Roll. After you climb up, roll an acrobatics check to jump from the top barrel to lean over from the top barrel into the window.
Okay. I am proficient, so that's a good thing. I got a 16 plus, what is that? Dex? 17, 20. So it's dirty 20.
Do a flip.
You do a flip into the open window.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Do a flip.
Do a flip and pull the knife out of my mouth into my right hand, backwards like a badass.
You flipped with a knife in your mouth?
Yeah, because I'm a badass.
Okay.
Makes sense. The math is mathing.
Yeah.
Let him feel cool.
Yeah, come on, I'm feeling cool right now. Out of all my 3 rolls, I think I should get it. Come on.
You can feel however way you want, buddy.
Thank you.
And then I guess I'll be right behind him, but I'm not going for anything nearly as flashy.
Do I run anything when I pop in?
Teach it better.
I'll let you. I'll save that for when everyone gets in.
Okay.
Caldus, what do you do?
Oh, I'm just gonna try and. You know what? Because I don't want to have to try and climb up and then like reach over. Can I move some of the stuff so it's a little bit closer? So it's a little more obvious. I'll move that later. Don't worry about it. But it's easier so we don't have to roll to get in.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna start like moving barrels and crates so that it is easier, but still not. Well, it's not straight up into the window. It's just closer, so it's less of a stretch. Even if it's a foot closer, that can make a huge difference. And then I'll be going up.
Okay. You make it.
All right, everyone in. Let's not have the man waiting longer than he needs to.
Rose goes up next.
Oh yeah, I go in. Sorry, I was distracted with an idiot.
Stop talking about me like that. Wow.
Hey, that's my joke.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Mew, would you like to go next?
Mew's just smiling at Colette.
What?
Nothing.
Oh my god, just get up the barrel. Colette starts
Fine.
like lifting her. Get up there.
She's like pouting, like, fine, I guess so. And then, like, before she climbs up, though, she looks over at Colette real quick and goes, "You have a date?" And then just goes up.
Get back in. She like reaches to grab Mew's tail, but she's probably too fast. Like, scurries up. And then Colette makes her way up the barrels.
Okay. Inside, you see a simple, unadorned room with a desk and 2 chairs on the other side. On the other side of the desk, you see the man who calls himself Soren sitting.
Aha! So we're in the right place. Leah's still feeling badass. Sorry.
Sorry for the wait, Soren, but we're all here. We can commence with that conversation now.
Yes, I do believe that you requested audience with me. So what do you want to discuss?
Okay. Above table. I'm the notes guy. My brain is not in the brain right now. So, what do we want to talk to Soren about?
I'm not sure what Soren's dealings
So-
were. Weren't we supposed to catch up with him about all the war stuff
Yeah.
and things he
so-
wasn't supposed to? Yeah.
Yeah. So you wanted insight into the war and what was going on and like about this Duke person, basically like the underbelly of the city. And remember, those people were going to meet with him.
Right. The
The orcs. Yeah.
The orcs are gonna meet with him.
So we want to
And-
know what that was about and like what he knows and just
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm warning everybody now. We are in a secured location. I'm gonna drop some pretense just so we can get things moving.
Oh,
Everyone
shit.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So he asks what we want to ask of him, and I will sit down at the table across from him and just like look him in the eye, very serious. We came here in order to stop an invasion of orcs coming across and joining with the Empire. We are under the impression that you were going to intercept or meet with some of the orcs or some of their representatives. We want to know more about that situation. What did the orcs mean to you? Do you have any leads on what would have happened after their conversation or who else they may have been meeting with?
Well, I can assure you that no orc would dare show his face in the city. They might not be the most organized forces, but they're not stupid. I was intending to meet with some of their representatives. Somebody that if I'm not mistaken, you have taken the place of. I don't know how you took the place of them, and I'm not going to ask, although you may disclose if you so choose. But that's not the point. The point is, you're here in their place, and I only have vague impressions of what's going on, because I'm not a military man. I'm a businessman.
So he's gonna just out him. Were you gonna help him? Were you gonna help the orcs? Or are you here to defend the city?
Why would I want to help those brutes destroy what I've worked so hard to build up for so many years?
Then why are you meeting with them at all?
Well, they requested to meet with me. So I politely accepted their inquiry.
As like a businessman.
Because I wanted to know what they were up to.
Luya crosses his arms and goes, looks at Caldus.
Well, we want to know what they're up to as well. That's the whole point. We came across one of their camps, learned about a merger, a wedding between multiple factions of orcs, and then some ties leading them to the Empire. And we have very good reason to believe that the orcs are going to be part of a siege on this city very soon. We're trying to do everything we can to stop it. And the lead we have led us to you. So if you have any allies, secret plans, your own tactical matters at hand about any goings on with the war, it would be very, very helpful to us. Our goal is to stop it and to protect everyone in the city. Your goal is to keep this city running so that you stay where you are. Correct?
Correct.
So for the moment, we're on the same side.
Yes, we are on the same side.
Well, you know what we know. How can we help?
Well, I'm not a soldier. I don't have any real battle plans. I merely hope to help those who wish to help the city so that I can go on doing my business without fear of, well, fear for my life. I want those orcs in here about as little as anybody in the entire city. Perhaps less than the Duke, because I think the Duke would manage just fine. I would likely be killed.
Why would the Duke manage fine? He'd be just as worried as anybody else, if I'm understanding this right.
If you think the Duke is just a vulnerable old man living in a tower all alone with no heir, no woman, no family, well, you're wrong.
Enlighten us, please.
Well, I don't know much. No one does, but it's not exactly a secret that the Duke is many, many, many years old. As old as the city, and then some.
Sounds like he has as much to lose as you do.
Well, I think that whatever has kept him upright for so long could probably manage to keep him upright in the event of his city falling. I think that his life is probably just fine, unless something goes horribly awry.
Are you suspicious of the Duke?
Of course, everyone is. How does one stay alive for thousands of years and not grow older by a single day?
That gains a little respect with Luya. The fact that he's suspicious of pretty much everyone.
Make no mistake, I would not suspect the Duke would betray his own city. It's said that he carved it with his own hands over the course of many, many years. But I do not believe that he is what he seems. And he seems to be more than the average man already.
I love that Luya is like a conspiracy theorist.
Trust no one.
Trust no. Not even yourself.
Not even yourself. Puts on tinfoil hat. All right, well, Luya's out of questions, so it's up to you on you now, Coldest.
Okay. So, you said that you want to help those who want to help the city. We want to help the city. We are aware that the Duke is far older than he should be. My personal thoughts are he is definitely connected to the Dragon Protector here. There's...
Well, yes, of course.
Of course, it's as obvious as the writing on the wall.
It's also not a secret. It is a known variable. A known quantity, if you will. But how the two are connected and what that has to do with his seeming immortality, who can say?
Well, We are going to meet with him tomorrow. Actually, quite early. But, man, out of character. I am blanking. I am blanking on what else to ask or what how to move this scene
I
forward.
would say Psyche's about to suggest the same thing I was going to suggest tonight.
Yeah.
Midnight. For some, 11 for us.
Yeah.
But it is actually time for us to end.
Oh.
Will we get the information we want? Will we learn things about the Duke that we don't like? Tune in next time to find out. Thank you all so much for joining. Remember, folks, we have a charity stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. I'm getting too good at time zones because of the staying stream team. Tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to play Fall Guys. The command is NNAF. Thank you. And it's going to be a good time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh my god, I forgot. And as always, may Lucius guide thee. Farewell. Oh my god, I can't believe I...